It's showtime.
The goat guy that I turn into. How dare he? I'm gonna take it for our camp.
Do any of you have any questions?
That's his crazy scroll.
Oh yeah, it just says magma over and over again.
Let's see.
I think we need.
We found a susser tree. Now we need to take some of its bark. So this is a susser tree.
It feels like
There we go.
my magic is. I've got the plants and the Sousa bark. Now I need somewhere to craft it all.
I got the bark.
The blacksmith's house should do.
I found the bark.
Wish I could rename this guy.
I don't even. Is there any way? I guess the only way past. Oh. Okay. Well, apparently I found something without realizing I found something. I didn't realize this was a way down. I was trying to retrace my steps to find the way, find a way down.
Look, a car climbs face down. Okay. I'm having quite an army going on here.
You are. Where should we go?
I got.
I guess if we continue this path, we'll get down to the Droger thing for him.
It's a shame that you can only do one spore servant at a time. That would be cool to have more than one.
Although, do we want to rest, get our stuff back before we go and do the Droger?
But
Or would that mess up your hook car?
oh, it says it's permanent. Yeah, condition permanent. I guess till he dies, or I make a new one. I walk back and forth. I don't think he's gonna come with. Oh, what the freaking. Hold up. I need to go look around. This is wild. Oh. Gale wants something.
No time for chat just now.
I think Gale wants to eat. He needs his magical spaghettios.
Does he?
Looks like it.
Oh, yeah.
Seems like Will and Karlak will play nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
I could go for spaghettios right now, honestly.
I know. I don't understand
If I
how
didn't have-
exactly.
I don't know if I have
I
it.
felt it
Let
go
me
I
see.
should totally be eating some right now. I'm like,
It's
I could
important.
go for that right now.
Keep it close.
Spaghettios with meatballs. You just don't ask what's in the meatballs.
I do,
Probably worms.
but the artifact has a will of its own, and powers to enforce it. It likely won't let me take it back. The best I can do is to stay close.
I don't want to give him anything
Bide
that
my
I
time.
currently have equipped.
Eventually
Does
I'll need to
anybody
take it.
have... Well,
Then I'll have to see what can be done about that.
I have this. Wait, that's equipped by me.
It's not the sort of thing I can just tell anyone. Let's see if we can build up some trust first.
Did somebody put something?
What?
Oh wait, no, there's... I can give him the robe of summer.
Do we need the robe of summer?
Not really, I don't even... So he doesn't blow up on us.
I was busy talking to his second waifu right now. He's two-timing. Remember, show, more than one waifu will end your life too.
Well, the problem with it is Karlak won't talk to him because he's currently following me.
I need my waifu tonight. I don't care which one it is.
Something the matter? On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Okay. I don't know if I should continue this or wait. I just heard her failed. I just heard her roll go on. I'm stuck in conversation with Kale. I can't do it squat. You're not doing very well on those rolls.
Well,
Oh, there you go.
perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it.
You gonna be eating some tadpoles?
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
I ain't touching those things. You're nasty and wiggly. They got teeth.
Easy is often less interesting.
Do not
Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head.
I'll get Karlak out of the party, or you actually you can move her, transfer her to you, too, if you really want to talk to her.
Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me
She talks
just
to
fine
whoever's
by
in
traveling
control of her.
together. No need for interrogations just yet. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Should I continue my conversation?
The ding dong.
Yeah. We're going to have to, regardless.
You really did it, huh? Not worried about
So
adding
he
more
banged.
lithid into the mix?
He banged Mister, huh?
Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Good.
And then she
And you know,
slapped him.
Keep an eye on yourself. If you start feeling loopy, shout. We don't know
He
what
did
these tadpoles
something
are capable of.
naughty.
It's not that I want to collect them, per se. It's just that if we should happen upon them, I can use them in battle to fire up my engine. Evil's evil, but it can be put to good use. Sometimes. Maybe. Right? You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more lithid into the mix?
Spill the
Well,
tea,
what
bruh.
can I say? And yet, hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet. You can say whatever you want. You aren't going to change my mind. Nothing will. I don't want to get more mixed in with this mind flayer shit than I already am. Got it? You'd agree with me if that tadpole hadn't eaten the sensible part of your brain. Now,
That
I'm
character
done here.
really needs a bath.
Hey, soldier.
What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself?
You ruled
to
that
the
flowers and
goddess?
chocolates.
Do it, do it, do it.
You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed
I
of
like
raw
how
power,
this guy
draped in romance, would
okay with
convince
you
Mister to
joking with
take me
him.
by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken.
Gale, as a character, is very
I
good with
obtained
that.
the
He'll
fabled
just
book
kind of.
and
Roll
took
with
it
it.
into my study. As for what happened next, here, place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Okay.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in.
Oh,
Into
hey,
the
hey,
dark.
let go of my hand. Don't hold me like
You
that,
see
dude.
through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry?
You done fucked up. How he's still alive.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning.
You ding dong.
Gale's busy showing me his past.
This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Big bada boom.
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Lock and nuke. Yeah, how do we turn it off?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
Oh.
No.
Treating pets. But be
Huh?
careful, because he might think that you're
That is
wanting to do
a
other
great
things.
relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart,
Tell him to get a
thank you.
haircut. What
I
is
thank
this?
you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I
You
stand
just
at
don't
a
blow up,
precipice,
okay?
Don't
but if
open
you
any
do not give
books
up
that are
hope,
weird.
neither shall I.
Yeah, don't open
I'll
books
fight.
and don't blow up.
Resist as long as I can. Now, even I
Getting
am
himself
tired
a
of the
pep
sound
talk.
of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
You ding dong.
I wasn't expecting him to talk that long.
At least, that's all he really did.
Yep.
I was worried he'd be getting some magic mushrooms and getting a little too cray-cray. Yay, sleepy time. Oh no. Oh no, now what?
Why am I behind him?
She's coming.
Why am I the one all the NPCs are talking to?
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Let me go get my popcorn real quick.
Oh look, you're over my shoulder. For show.
Like, yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna go stare at a mushroom.
Aren't you a luscious thing? I just want to say, who the?
What? Yeah, Show would say that.
Yeah, but I'm.
Yeah, if Show was doing it, he would. No, just do your own thing.
You flatterer. Why, if I had
Now
a warm
Karlach's mad at
heart,
me.
I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora.
Ooh.
And at least those can be buried after.
Oh.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
God, she's like a lawyer. She comb her hair when she's got like a million
point.
horns on her head.
Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Oops.
He's a little horny now.
Better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. And Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I kind of like her, though. She's funny.
Not now. I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Will's over here if someone wants to talk to him. I already had to deal with Gale's backstory.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings. I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.